7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take.
We are the Clue. It's our pleasure to be here. This is a big deal for us.
I'm big!
I think they've got a lot of talent. They're really going to make it to the top. Please welcome the Clue.
And now the big deal with the Cluemissioner, the Secluetary and the Clue.
I'd like to thank all of you for being here, giving us your attention, and letting us have some fun by playing our music for you.
It is always our pleasure to be here. What up? This is the Secluetary.
This is the Cluemissioner. Welcome back, Clunatics.
Yes, the big deal, episode 2.
Took a little longer than we had hoped, but we are back in full effect.
Rise of the Clunatics. It is here, and this is probably going to be a monumental show.
Yeah, we got some stuff here to change the whole Cluescape.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's about that time. I think we've done just about everything we could do to inform the masses of why we're here.
I love this part.
And now that everybody knows what the purpose and the goal kind of is, we're going to ease into something a little more friendly and happy, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of the feedback we were getting still was that there was negativity towards Jared, and somehow people still don't realize that this is not about him anymore.
And I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
This is about the Clue.
This is all about the Clue.
Which he was a part of.
And I'm tired of people and having this whole,
Fuck you, man.
what's your problem? Why do you guys hating so much? Like, you know, I don't got time for it anymore. Go on, get.
Yeah, go and get. Well, since the last episode, and we really got to give it up for all you Clunatics for putting it down.
You know what? Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We had over 300 views in the first week, and I just want to thank every one of you for taking the time to listen to our Clunacy.
It was pretty insane. You know, the whole process of making that first episode was 7 hours. We didn't get home until 5:30 in the morning, and
then there was still more to do after that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Post-production and whatnot.
You know, we give so much props to you guys who shared it, and you know what? Continue to share it. If you haven't seen it, then why are you listening to this? You got to listen to the first one.
Go back and listen to episode 1. Watch it, preferably, because you're missing out if you're just listening.
Yeah, there's something that we're gonna drop on this episode.
A couple things, really.
There are so many things I want to tell you.
We have a special fan content portion of this episode, and then some news.
Yeah,
that is gonna blow your fucking minds.
Yeah, it's literally the biggest news about the Clue since its discovery. So just kind of chill out, hang out with us, basically to kind of catch you up since the last episode. It's been a couple of months, but as most of you may or may not know, Head P actually rolled into town about 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah, they played a venue. I'm a big fan of a local place called the Ritz in Warren. Small, very personal, and we knew it was going to be like that, so we wanted to bring our A game.
Yeah, you know, we even made little flyers with Jared giving that lustful look into the camera while he's on the keyboard, and with the Facebook link on it, which, if you don't know, facebook.com/playtheclue. Share the hell out of it. It's all in good fun.
We left one of these flyers on the windshield wipers of their bus. just so they know the Clue was here. I mean, they knew, but, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It was just freaking awesome. But we saw the drummer come out, and he recognized us immediately because you were dressed in classic Cluemissioner.
I was dressed as my Jared / Cluemissioner, and even the Secretary got all involved.
Yeah, I found a woman's yellow sports coat, and I was Kevin Comstock. It was blessed. I'm sure Jared wasn't like, oh my God, he's dressed like Kevin from the 80s. Like, he probably doesn't even remember.
I don't know if he's watched these videos in a while or not. There's something there that, you know, I get the feeling he doesn't want to watch.
So it was interesting. Jared came out of the van as I was coming out of the venue going back to the car, and I kind of saw him, and he was hanging out right outside the Ritz.
Clustradamus pointed him out, and we were just like, well, let's go get a word with our buddy.
Yeah. Yeah! So, the Cluemissioner walked up and he's like, "What up?" And he put his arm around me and he's like, "Oh, you remember this guy?"
Oh, wow. It's really jogging my memory here.
And I think you were hinting like, "Hey, you remember Kevin from the videos?"
No, but he was like, "Yeah, I remember you from Dirt Fest." No,
Yeah.
I was like, "Do you remember your old bandmate?" You know?
Yeah. Clusterdamus was basically kind of trying to break it down to him, like, dude, it's not about hate.
He's not just trying to make jokes and shit. He doesn't like me.
It's all about love when it comes to the Clue, and he didn't really want to look at him. His eyes were wandering, but when Clusterdamus brought up the gathering incident, you could see it in Jared's eyes. He was like that, and he literally said, "That was bad." Verbatim. That's what he said.
Those were the words right out of his mouth with that same kind of connotation.
Yeah.
I'm standing there like, yeah, that could have ended your career, bro.
Yeah. And I think it's just something that a lot of big head PE fans, I think, still have this chip on their shoulder.
Yeah,
like,
they got the wrong idea about it.
which is why they should watch the first episode, and maybe they'd have a clearer view. And if not, well, too bad. Play the Clue.
The fact of the matter is, everyone's got an opinion, and if you don't like the Clue, then I don't value your opinion.
Yeah, exactly. So we went inside, and Head put on a sick ass set
They
as
were
always.
awesome. They're so good live. It was really just a lot of energy, even in a small venue like that.
And they played, like, I noticed this, they played, what was it, Polish Woodstock in front of 50,000 people.
Yeah, God
if not
knows how
more.
many people.
And they put on the same exact show in front of 25 people at the Ritz in Warren. And they put 150% of their shows no matter where they are. And that's why we respect the band for what they do and how they put it down. And we had these little flyer things, and the Cluemissioner and Clusterdamus kind of chucked them on stage. And
Security wasn't fond of me throwing flyers at Jared. They came and had a little talk with me. Yeah.
it was pretty funny, though, because in between songs, Jared picked up one of these flyers, held it right next to his face, and was like, "What a cute little boy I was."
I'm an old nigga.
That was just a great moment. What a cute little boy I was.
And it's like, now he's having a little fun with it.
He's
like,
being more lighthearted a
Yeah.
little bit, and I think everyone's starting to enjoy it.
It's very inspirational.
Yeah, which is really what it's all about. I mean, if you still think this is about hating on somebody from what they did in the 80s, I mean, I know these songs by heart. I sing them all the time. I have an effing CD in my car right now, jamming it on the way here, singing the song. I don't do that to things I hate. Like, it is pretty silly. I still am not quite sure where we're losing these people, but we're trying to win them over to the Clue.
That's why one of the things we're gonna play for you tonight, it expands, it reaches out to a different genre than maybe we've been aiming for in the past.
Yeah. Plus, we have a couple of people who are just mad Clue fans,
They scare me.
and we're also going to be talking with a fellow member of the Clumity. Am I right?
Yeah, I think Southwest Cluedo is going to be on with us tonight. He doesn't live here, so we're going to take him as a caller, but he'll have a little insight for you.
All right, let's just get right down to it.
We're going to start off by taking a call from probably the most dedicated fan of the Clue that I've yet to meet. He calls himself the Cluedaver. And man, if you're on social media and you have anything to do with the Clue, you've seen this guy.
Yeah,
Because he posts every day, nonstop, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, he's the lady DJ of Clunatics. He's number one. And Clume! Casey Cluedaver, welcome to the big deal.
Oh, it's my pleasure to be here
We're going to be playing our music for you. It's always a pleasure to be here.
and have some fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you're the first, really the first Clunatic who's ever been on this.
Yeah,
So-
this is our first call-in.
It's really a big deal for me.
We know, because you've been one of our biggest supporters from the start.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I probably played the big deal 3-4 times, driving my girlfriend crazy.
Yeah, I know didn't she say she wanted to call MTV and get you on the show about being an
there was a
addict?
discussion. There's that show, My Strange Addiction or whatever, and she was going to call on me about the Clue. And I think that would be like the ultimate, just like nail in Jared's coffin.
Oh, man.
There's somebody on MTV right now that's so fucking obsessed with the Clue that they have this issue.
One thing that I can't go without is
My boyfriend's obsessed with this 80s new wave fucking electronic dance band. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that is a bizarre addiction.
That would send shit over the top, but he'd have no choice.
True life. My boyfriend has chlamydia.
Right. Clunarial diseases.
Well, man, you're always posting on our page. It's not even just like
It's not just our page. He made his own page.
Anybody, man. Anybody. Anytime there's any type of shit, any head PE thing, it's fucking just boom.
Clue.
Anytime it's somebody's birthday in my news feed, it's somebody's birthday, they get that fucking picture where it's Jared playing the fucking keyboard and it says happy birthday. Every fucking time.
That's awesome.
Whether I know him or not. You know?
Right?
It doesn't matter if I know you, you're getting clued.
Right. And then if I see people like trolling or like getting like fucking pissed off on fucking threads, I go and, stop making fun of me, that shit. I'm banned from all the head PE sites except for one, but I'm still on the Jared Secret Headquarters one or whatever.
Oh, God, I've been banned for that for a long time.
I'm purposely not getting myself banned from there because I'm waiting for something really fucking juicy to put up on there.
Yes, I love it.
Like,
That's awesome.
I got banned from Head PE's main page because they put up that picture. It was like a huge fucking crowd they had, and I put the I love this part video on there. And boom, I was gone.
Instantly.
I just recently, I showed you guys busting him out. He said back in the 80s I wore blue eyeshadow and pink spandex.
Slammed out to the fucking max.
You know?
Yeah, there was a screenshot from a post where he...
Yeah, I found that, and I was just like, holy shit, he admitted to it finally, online.
It wasn't the very first time he admitted to being part of the Clue, but it's that was big to see him own up to it.
And then he said, I've said too much at the bottom.
Now, you've been sending us, tell us about some of the best stuff that you've been sending us, and maybe other people haven't seen yet.
Well, all right. I got my friend Shay. She's got this, 7 or 8 year old kid named Jake, and he's cool shit. I'm always into the Clue. I'm always playing it when I'm over there on their computer and shit, and I'm constantly, reciting lines, we are the Clue. It's our pleasure to be here, all that shit. And we were walking to the fireworks on the 4th of July, and he just started saying those lines.
Yeah, he said the entire intro.
I didn't coerce him into any of it. He just started repeating what I was saying, what I was playing, and I'm like, dude, you gotta let me film you saying this shit.
That's proof that the Clue reaches out to all generations.
Yeah,
Tell the children the motherfucking truth!
And then, so I did that video with him, doing the main intro, to fucking Try If You Try and shit. And he's like a month later, he's fucking trying to say the shit from when he schooled Southwest Cluedo and, jumped in the crowd.
Oh my
I noticed
gosh.
he cleaned that up a little bit. That was good because,
I made him PG that shit.
Yeah, I don't think people appreciate 8-year-olds saying, you fat little faggot.
It ended up being fucking, no, you want me to play the Clue, a band I was in the 80s. This is not the Clue, you fat little dummy. You're mad because you don't have a girlfriend. That's why you're mad.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
If you want to see that video, it's on the page, by the way.
Okay. Yeah.
I see you're dropping screenshots of some kind of Jared character. What's up with that?
Yeah, I've been creating Jared in WWE.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Dude, it looks really good. It looks like him.
You put a referee shirt on him, and you change the pattern to blue and black, and it works. And then
you even got the face and everything.
Yeah, I got the makeup. Yeah, I spent a lot of time making the face right. But I want to get in there, and I want to go into there's just hundreds of different taunts and different ring actions and movements and entrances, and I want to go in there and get the spin moves and everything,
Maybe a little thrust.
The pelvic thrust,
The pelvic woo!
the spin moves, the fucking everything.
That is great, dude. You always take it to a whole nother level. And
Definitely, and I've pissed a lot of people off. I've annoyed a lot of people. It's ridiculous, and it's not stopping. It's like what the Secluetary said on the last show. You know, I'm laying in bed with my girlfriend, and I start laughing over nothing, and I can't stop thinking about the fucking clue.
She's just like, is it the clue again?
Yeah.
Right, exactly. It happens to me all the fucking time. Or if I'm just looking on my phone and I start laughing, she knows damn well it's the clue.
It
What
is.
it now?
It is a disease.
I also gotta give a huge shout out to the Cluemander because that motherfucker has made me cry. Like,
He always drops some of the best memes we've made.
the fucking Clue summer video and the Jared's secret Clue video fucked me up real bad. And like the interviews, you know, hi, this is Jared from the Clue.
Yeah, he's done a really good job on the page. I also want to thank him for all of his hard work. And I know it takes time to edit all these pictures and videos, and it just goes to show you that the power of the Clue.
Right.
We're pretty dedicated to this thing.
Yeah, and it's really Clunatics like you that really help spread Cluemedia to other people who maybe are not privy to what we're doing here.
It's also
Clue
like
World Order.
Clue World Order for life.
For life.
It's also it helps drive everyone involved with it to see people like you as excited, and in your case more excited. It just makes us feel like we're doing something.
Right.
That's positive too. It's not even just like, oh, I do this because I have nothing better to do, which is
like I knew about it in like 2013. I found out about it at the gathering. Like a lot of people knew about it before that, but I found out in 2013. I got really into it after 2014 with the costume contest and the shit happening with Southwest Clue and all that.
Yeah, I think that kind of really
really
put it on
over
the map.
top. Yeah, that pushed it over the fucking top for me.
Absolutely.
Well, anytime you do something that drastic, it's gonna draw some attention for sure.
Yeah.
And in the costume contest, I love the fucking the announcer. The enthusiasm in his voice when he says the word Jared.
Who's that? Upchuck?
He's like,
Jared of the Clue.
It wasn't Upchuck.
His occupation is the Clue, and his costume name is Jared of the Clue.
That was pretty epic. That was a high point for sure. I personally had so much fun doing that.
When Cluemissioner wins the plaque, he's like, I love this part. Yeah, it's just doing the Lord's work, man. That's all it is.
Absolutely. Well, we thank you again for not only being a part of this, but for all the endless support. Every single time we're on the page, you're liking it, you're sharing it, and we need more Clunatics like yourself, because that's how it's going to blow up. That's how it's going to get big.
Yes, it has to. I want to know when the Clue's going back on tour, though.
Dude, we're gonna, there's
you might see them one day. You never know.
Yeah, we're gonna get some questions answered, and by the end of this episode here, we're gonna drop a major bomb.
Right.
So get ready, enjoy it, and
well, we know you're gonna love this part.
Yeah, you're really gonna love this part.
I love that part.
He loves it already.
Yeah. Awesome call. Well, now we got another special caller actually on the show. Right?
This is my boy Vicious. He's been an active part of the Clue movement from the beginning too. He was at the gathering show holding signs with me when Jared was yelling at us. And,
what's up with the sign, faggot?
He's been a supporter. So welcome to the show, Vicious.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Dude, this is a big deal. It's our pleasure.
We have you here for a special reason. Why don't you tell us a little about what we're about to drop on the world?
Okay, well, basically, I wrote a little Clue remix.
Oh, wow.
Not so much a remix as I took some of my favorite Jared moments, turned them into instruments, and pretty much wrote a trap-style song. It's pretty interesting. I took some Clue love. I took a little bit of Jared interviews, and actually got my hands on some of the audio from that night when Jared punched Southwest Clue in the face, which is amazing.
Now, you told me that this whole track, all of the background sounds, all of the music itself, you made it all.
Yeah, I did all the sound design for, you know, some of the drums and synths, and everything else is distorted Jared vocals and little squeals and all the stuff we love about the Clue.
Oh man! Now I gotta tell everybody, he sent this to me a couple days ago. He actually showed it to me at a Halloween party we were at. He was like, "You have to come out in my car right now, and you have to hear this thing I made." And I'm like, "What the fuck, man? It's cold outside. I'm not trying to go out there." And he played this for me, and I mean, I lost it. I was in tears because it's so great.
Yeah, you were disappointed at first. You're like, "You're not even gonna show me something. You're gonna make me listen to something. What the fuck, man? Like, we're trying to party."
Yeah, I already killed your whole vibe, and then like it just, as soon as I started listening to it, it turned around 360 degrees, dude. Or I guess
I'm a chameleon, yeah.
180 degrees.
360 right there where we started.
Well, this is one of the best things I personally have ever heard. I was in shock when I heard this audio-wise.
My favorite thing about the entire Clue thing we've been doing is when fans send in their own stuff, whether it be art or a video or whatever. But I think this takes the cake.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. That means so much to me.
If we had a Clue title belt, you would have just taken that bad boy.
That is awesome. That just made my whole week. That made the whole process worth it.
Do you love this part?
I do love this part.
All right, so this song that we're about to play, what I want all of the Clunatics to do is I want you to take your cell phone, take a video of yourself hearing this for the first time, because if your reaction's anything like mine was, it'll be hysterical and we'll all get a big kick out of it, and it might help promote the song itself.
Yeah, and we want you to post that video onto our page.
Or just send it to us.
Let's just get right down to it. The track's called Clued, made completely by Vicious. And what did you say in the email, how you described it?
Oh, yeah, it needs to be played on big speakers because it fucking bangs. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Here it is.
Think about it, I say lots of fucking weird shit, so.
Without further ado, here's Clued, made by Vicious. Enjoy.
It's a big deal.
Thank you.
Dude, I don't even know what you could say about that. It was clued by Vicious, an exclusive debut. Dude.
It's still, I've been playing it on repeat and it still gets me every time.
You outdid
That's
yourself.
awesome. I want everyone at home to bang it. Play it, show it to your grandparents, kids.
If I bang it loud enough, the dead are going to hear it. So
that would be awesome.
I really think you outdid yourself with that one. And this is huge. I mean, nobody's ever done anything to this magnitude.
Yeah, thank you. And I can only think of one place to actually drop in. It's on your guys' podcast.
Nice, dude.
You know, the ultimate Clue super fans.
Dude, it is Rise of the Clunatics, episode 2. And now you said, you do a bunch of stuff like this normally, don't you?
Yeah, I do all kinds of remixes. I like electronic music. I have a lot of rap artists come through my studio, but nice. Jared's our muse.
Jared's the biggest artist that you've had.
No, Jared is his muse.
He is our muse. You know, we just like any artist, we'll have roadblocks or writer's block, and you know, we'll take a minute to stop and kind of slow it down, and we'll play the clue.
Oh man,
I can relate, man. Anytime I'm down or anytime I want to get amped up for something, I go to the clue.
Yeah, there's been times where I'm just kind of low and, you know, reflecting on life, and so I'll just pop, do you remember when we were young? Nobody would bring us down. And I'm like, damn, man.
That song's from like 89.
I do remember when I was young.
It's inspirational. It gives us, it gives us a lot of ideas, and there may be another Clue song in the making if you guys like it enough.
Oh, man.
I can't even, I can't wait. The
I
promise
have a rough
of that
outline.
is huge.
If any listeners at home have any ideas, you can view this on these guys' YouTube channel and maybe drop me some comments.
We're going to post it to the channel. I want everyone to like and share the shit out of it because,
yeah,
I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, and we'll make it its own YouTube video so that people can comment on it, and we'll hashtag the shit out of it to try to get as much exposure, because that was phenomenal.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. And like I said, this is like one of the best parts of being able to do this, is the love and support that we're getting. People don't do things like this for things they hate.
Yeah. If you were trying to make, obviously we make light of the situation here a lot, but
well, sure.
If you were trying to hate on somebody, you wouldn't be going to this level. This had to have taken so much time.
No, it's made out of nothing but pure love, fandom, dedication, the inspiration bestowed on all of us by the Clue.
And that is spoken like a true Clunatic.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, we thank you again for dropping this beast of a track on us, for joining us on the Big Deal's second episode. It was an honor and a pleasure to have you, as always.
It was an honor and a pleasure to be on. Thank you, guys.
Good job, man. Thank you very much.
Sweet. So now, Vicious put it down. Also, Cluedaver helping us out. It's our pleasure to bring Southwest Cluedo onto the Big Deal, episode 2, Rise of the Clunatics. Welcome, brother.
What up, motherfucker? Southwest Cluedo in the house.
Great to have you on.
Clunatics?
Everybody knows the name, but they don't know the man.
Nah, I've been away from my Clunatic duties on the page and shit because my laptop broke a while back, but I'll be back up on there.
Well, we fully trust in you, and, we've been able to hold it down, plus having the podcast is also helping massively.
Hell yeah.
So it's awesome that you could join us from, where you at, West Virginia now?
No, I'm in Virginia. Norfolk, right down the street from fucking Virginia Beach.
Meth paradise.
Yeah. Sexy-ass woman dragged me out here. Added to the paradise.
Well, she's pretty awesome, so we'll let her have you for now.
Yeah, that's Cluthulu, by the way. She picked her name.
Cluthulu?
Cluthulu,
yes.
Yep. Awesome. For the Clunatics who aren't aware, you've been down with the Clue for a long time coming. So how'd you get involved with it?
It was at the same Twisted show that Ben, kind of started dragging motherfuckers to the parking lot, hey, look at this shit. Watch this shit on my phone. Oh, my God, Head P? I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, what's up? And he showed me the video. and I lost it, but not in the normal way everyone else did. You know, they laughing at Jared. I was getting down. I was like, this shit's funky, man.
For some white boys playing funk, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, you heard it and it was on, dude.
Right, dude. I was fucking already pretty fucking tossed from the fucking parking lot party and shit, you know? I was like, I heard the music, just started jamming, dude. I was humping air.
It's really hard not to jam to that initial video.
Other than the fact that I knew you were pretty active online, I just, from your reaction to it at the very beginning, I knew you had to be a part of this.
I'm so glad to be part of the revolution. It has changed me in the best way.
So why don't you give us a little more storyline from maybe between that show to what happened, the big incident.
Shit, like, I got home, started, like, looking up the videos, finding as much as we could, sitting there fucking watching every little post you made and shit, and this was before you added me as an admin, you know. Fucking just started looking into everything. I was playing it for everyone. The moment I heard Head B anywhere, I was like, hey, watch this. You know?
Yeah, you know Head B? Well, what do you know about the clue?
Well, what do you know about the clue, right? You know?
Do you have a moment to talk about my clue?
Yeah, you know, ask me about my clue. Fucking, you put me on the admin page, and I just had ideas like crazy. You saw, I went on a fucking rampage.
Yeah, you were pumping out some of the best memes we've had the whole time.
But, my personal favorite meme, though, would have to be the fucking "you can't keep it buried forever."
You can't hide the truth anymore.
Oh, where you had like the spandex sticking out of the ground. And...
Yeah, there was like a shovel digged up a hole, and there was like a spandex and a Jerry curl wig and some bangles and shit. Like,
just chilling in a box, like he sealed it away.
But you know, that led to a lot of hate. I got a lot of messages that right after that one that was just like, "What the fuck? Leave it alone. Fuck you." This was like when I really got the most backlash at the clue. You know?
Yeah.
And for me, I just explained to him, like, look, the joke isn't the clue. We love the fucking clue. The joke was how Jared reacted, you know? That's what I try to tell every single person, you know? It's not, you know, the joke isn't the clue. The clue is amazing. You need the clue in your life. The joke was just the horrible backlash he had and the denial. And
keep it a secret.
And the war that has now started.
Yeah. Well, you know, he turned it into that whole hostile thing. We covered that in the last episode.
Right. Well, I do like that he's admitting it now. That he's talking about it all the time. He's bringing it up more and more.
Yeah. Now, if you're not aware, Cluedo was the one who Jared had the total meltdown over at the gathering.
I just wanted him to play the clue.
Yeah. Yeah. A simple request turned into a complete meltdown, which we played for you in the first episode, and I'm sure you've all seen the video on YouTube as well. Now, give us your perspective from that, because you were like
you were the one at firsthand. You know, you got it firsthand.
Well, fucking, I was in the tent with my girl, having a little fun, you know. Fucking, and all of a sudden I get like the tent starts rocking, and it's not from us, you know. So fucking, I'm like, what the fuck? What do you want? You know, I unzipped it, stuck my head out. The clue, man, the clue. I was like, fuck, it's time. You know, threw my clothes on real quick, ran down there. I see Ben already done up in his Cluemissioner and shit. They got spotlight on him in the middle of the pit. You know, he's sitting there dancing, you know, fucking getting his groove on. We had the big signs. We're each holding up a letter for the clue, you know. Everything's going kosher. You know, the whole pit was just us. And then fucking he gets up on stage, and I got my megaphone, you know. Fucking, I can't put it down. I'm addicted to it at the gathering. Fucking, just like play the fucking clue.
And it didn't take long. It was only a minute, not even 2 minutes into the set.
Yeah. And what we were all hoping, though, when he came out wearing, like, the jumpsuit, like the track suit, and he's just sitting there grabbing his nuts and just, like, fucking rapping into the fucking microphone as fast, you know what I'm saying? He's fucking screaming and shit, you know? We were all wishing it. I know we were, that he would just, like, rip off the fucking tracksuit and bam, he had the clue outfit on.
He had the spandex under the jumpsuit.
Right. He came out in a he actually had a trench coat when he very first came out.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there like, does he really have the clue suit on under that? Is he gonna do it?
Is he gonna do it?
No, of course not. Instead, he decided to jump into the crowd and take things into his own hands.
Hold on a second.
Well, actually, I see him start to, like, you know, get down off the stage, you know? And fucking, I not even missing a beat, I come walking right towards him with the microphone still at my face, going, "Come on, Jared, just play the clue, man."
This is not the clue, you fat little faggot.
He gets to me, you know, and like he fucking swings on me, and it like barely grazes my cheek. You know what I'm saying? And then like we kind of do like an awkward like grapple, and then like the crowd split us apart. A bunch of random ninjas like gripped him up, threw him on the ground, you know what I'm saying, and then like dogpiled on top of him until the security came, picked him up, got him out of the pile, drove him back around. He got back on stage and was like, "How's your face?"
Yeah, it turned into
I was like, "My face is fine, play the clue."
I just wanted you to play the clue.
I just wanted you to play the clue.
It turned into this little awkward melee. The whole crowd just converged on that area. All of us were trying to get over there, but you couldn't because it was just mayhem.
The whole thing was a mess, and the kid who actually shot the video that's on YouTube was talking a whole bunch of crap through our comments section, as is the norm, and was like, "Oh, look at your boy getting peeled off the ground." I'm like, "You can't even see our boy. That's not even him." Like, dude, you're a jackass.
That's just random people.
For anyone who's wondering, I had LED lights on the end of my spider braids that night. If you would have known it was me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It looked nothing like you. And he's like, "That's your boy getting up." And it's like,
no, those red LEDs, you'd have recognized that anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. All that shit happened. He gets back up on stage, finishes up his set, but in between each song, he's talking shit.
He's on the short bus.
Oh, God. He stopped, I think, 6 or 7 times to just go off about nonsense.
Why don't you just hold up a sign that says nigger, nigger, nigger?
Talk about how I'm taking, like, food out of his kids' mouths and shit, and I never get laid, even though I was probably the only one there with vagina, like, juice on me.
You're mad because you don't get any pussy. That's why you're mad.
You were the most recent, unless they were fucking as he said that, you were the most recent person to have gotten laid. So that made his argument sound pretty silly.
So the funny thing is it was just so much fun. The whole experience was amazing.
Well, yeah, because we were almost like celebrities for the rest of the gathering. It's like,
well, then you were. That next day, both of you guys were in the costume contest, and you won.
Which I'm gonna say right now, Fapao deserved second place. Dude, I think he got shafted because they knew that we knew each other, and they didn't want to give first and second place to homies. Like,
I did the song and dance. So I touch myself. I did vinyls. Come on.
That was funny as hell. I was a little like, when we were up there, I kind of thought you were going to win.
Right. I cat crawled across the judges' table. I mean, come on.
I didn't even see that. I got to go watch that.
Yeah,
again.
You got to watch the full costume contest because his part is just amazing.
That's awesome.
And I didn't even place because Ben just did so great and DJ Clay was against me.
All right, so we're gonna play a song from the Clue here, and it happens to be Southwest Cluedo's favorite song of all time. Why don't you lead it in?
Video. I love this song so much, and I'm gonna tell you why real quick. It's fucking because this was a moment in the Clue when Jared was clearly proud.
Oh, it's just basically my calling is just to be in this band.
He's coming up saying, you can joke on me all you want, but what are you going to do when I'm on the radio? What are you going to do,
Yeah.
Fucking, and that's a proud moment. I just wish he could just revert back to that, and then maybe we'd see the Clue live again one day.
Yeah. Well, you know what he was thinking when he jumped into the crowd, Push me too far, baby.
Well, Johnny gave me everything, you call me a fool. You and the girls really thought you were cool. I tried to warn you, wanted that to be on top, but you laughed in my face and you told me to stop. But too bad for you, because I guarantee you, baby, that it will come true. What will you do when you hear me on the radio? See where you go when you see my body on the video. Will you call me a loser? Push me too far? I bet you feel bad, but I'm a star. Well, oh yeah. Well, 39 songs make you wanna dance. They made you feel good, they made you clap your hands. People started coming from miles around just to hear me sing and see me get down. Well, too bad for you, because I guarantee you, baby, that it will come true. What will you far, baby.
Dude, I'm dancing in my living room like, Clue, Clue, Clue.
That's
Oh my
exactly
God,
how
that-
I feel when I hear
That is fucking gorgeous. I love it. Yeah.
All right, so we just played the Clued by Vicious.
Oh my God. It was glorious, dude. I was dancing in my fucking living room just like, Clue, Clue, Clue. Dude, that's about to be my ringtone for real.
I think it's gonna be a lot of people's ringtones.
They better play that at the phone parties at the gathering. I'm just saying.
Oh, we're gonna get that on their rotation for sure.
Oh, man.
There-
That was glorious, dude. Great work.
Yeah.
Great fucking work to Vicious.
That's kind of what we told him, man. Do you have any other words for him?
No, just fucking play the fucking Clue.
Play the Clue.
For real?
Yep.
Always.
What other words do you need?
Well, we're totally stoked that you could be a part of this episode. It's a
Dude,
struggle.
I'm happy
you know.
to be here.
I know the Clunatics are all over the place. Not only that, but members of the Cluemitty are all over the place. It's hard enough to get two of us. The fact that we were able to get three of us, it's pretty freaking special. And considering what we're gonna drop in this episode, the information that we're gonna drop, the news, and it's just awesome that you could be here with us.
For sure, man. Fucking Cluemitio is never going to stop.
Right? We look forward to you getting a new laptop so we can see some of them awesome-ass memes again.
Oh, yes.
All right, Clue Dude, thank you for being here. It was
All
our
right,
pleasure.
much fucking love. Play the fucking Clue, you crazy Clunatics.
All right, yeah, that was Southwest Cluedo, one of the...
OG Cluemitty.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure talking to that hoss. So yeah, this is pretty sweet. Episode 2 of The Big Deal, Rise of the Clunatics.
We got something a little off topic here, but we want to talk to a couple people. They started a movement of their own, and we support them. And in a way, we kind of feel like we can relate to them because they have a bunch of people hating on them for no good reason. We're talking about juggalos here, and juggalos are supposed to not give a fuck.
Right. but they really do.
You just use one word, and they all of a sudden are really up in arms about nothing.
When you're like, you're part of the problem.
So we're about to take a call from a couple special guests.
So yeah, this is sweet. It's our pleasure to have these guys on the show. The Big Deal. Welcome. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
I'm Kat.
And I am
With
Megatron.
Shit Dick and Juggalo memes.
I just down for the shit dick.
If you couldn't tell, these are the people that started the shit dick movement. Why don't you guys tell us a little about
how we started shit dicking?
Yes. Well, I mean, we've been shit dicking since shit dicking been shit dicking.
Right.
Shit dick all day.
But how did you guys kind of get this whole ball rolling?
Keith Fallen, he posted a meme on Juggalo memes trolling whoopers. I can't remember, but I think it was a meme of like Violent J saying it's not whoop whoop anymore, it's shit dick now.
Yeah, Shaggy said I actually
Shit
came
dick,
up
I'm
with
bringing
whoop
it
whoop.
back.
Was that it? Was that the one?
You know, Shaggy's looking all distant, like, what the fuck, shit? What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck was that?
We'll try to find it and we'll try to post it again later. Like, I'll see if I can go through on Juggalo memes and like repost it so people can see it if they haven't seen
It's
it already.
probably the first one in shit dick.
Nice.
Probably.
Right.
This whole shit dick thing, like, people, what, they started having a bunch of anti-shit dick?
Well, it was like, oh, okay, like people are going to get mad at me right now. But it was these fam kids that were like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. It's never going to be shit dick. You guys are fucking stupid. Like, just going like insane about a joke. Pretty much, they thought we were being serious because everybody on that page, like, they don't understand what a joke is, apparently.
That's the internet for you in a nutshell.
Yeah, well, people started getting really pissed off, and Keith started making more memes. And then he was like, fuck this, I'm making a shirt. Like, people were getting mad about it, and he made, like, a group, and then he made a page, and then it just kind of spiraled from there.
So basically what
And
you're
then-
saying is that there are a lot of parallels between this and the Clue. It started off as a joke. Someone got really upset about it, and then the humor from them being upset caused it to become a big deal.
Everybody,
Yep,
yeah,
and I
everybody
took it
turned
too
into
far.
Jared, basically.
How did you
pulling a Jared?
How did you take it too far?
Oh, I bought the shirt.
Like,
So Matt bought a shit dick shirt.
well, it got taken too far at the Twisted show here in Tempe.
Oh my God, that's where the whole Clue thing went down, was Tempe. More parallels.
Tempe is where everything happens. I love this part. But we walk in to do, because we do the street team for Twisted here, and Maggot walks in with his shit dick shirt on.
They're like, what the fuck?
No, not even that. Like, Jamie looks at us and goes, all right, I know what a shit dick is. I'm a little retarded, though. What is shit dick? And as soon as we said it's a troll on whooping, they were like, oh my God, this is the greatest fucking thing ever.
He's like, dude, I dig it. It'll catch on. Watch it.
I saw you get pictures with boondocks and everything. Like,
yeah, he did.
How did they all feel about that? Like, they were all kind of about
I got
it.
a group one, so it's still there. I wish I would have got a picture of when ICP was in town, because both Bones and Otis were here, and after the show I was hanging out with a homie of ours. We were smoking out by the venue, and Bones was like, hey, look, it's that shit dick. He's got the shirt. That's him, dude. It's just funny as hell.
Oh, I know they've all been hearing it, because at Fright Fest and How Wicked, we were shit dicking a lot.
Well, fucking Boondocks was standing there dancing around at his fucking table, because we were the last group in there. And he's standing there dancing at his table going, shit, dick. I'm like, oh my God.
I fucking love it.
Ever. Blaze was kind of like, what? And then when he heard us explain it, he was like, that's fucking funny. But you know how Blaze talks. He's all stoned and shit. We're going to try to get ABK to be cool with it, because he's still like, we don't know if ABK's cool with it or not.
I'm pretty sure Killa will love it.
Gallup
sure he
will be
will.
my testing grounds, because I've never really, I've said what's up to Killa several times.
He fucking, he's so chill and cool about shit. And I personally think he'll find that fucking hilarious.
I think
I love
you should.
Killa and Keegan and all them. Like, they're like my big brothers.
I was gonna say you should get him to sign that meme, that thick dick meme.
Oh man,
so awesome.
That one he might not find so funny.
Right.
He doesn't mind.
Right.
He doesn't really get mad at the memes that people make of him. He thinks they're kind of funny, actually.
He's got a very good sense of humor.
You have to be.
I made one of him, like, he's cool, dude. I made one of him, like, making an angry face, and it says, like, the face you make when the liquor store doesn't take your tribal ID.
Oh, my God.
So I had an experience like that, too, with Killa, where we were hanging out after the drive-by show at Harpo's, and Big Hoodoo was out there, and we had spray painted a big pile of poop on the wall, and he took a picture next to it, and we called him Big Doo-Doo, and he was upset about it and walked off, and Killa was just like, he's got to start to understand your sense of humor.
Right.
The most common question, I think, about shit dick is, what does shit dick mean?
Back in the day, they would just ride around on his tricycle, slapping people upside the head to say shit dick. I think back to when he was back in his 30s.
Right.
Like, I feel like it doesn't mean necessarily poop on your dick.
It doesn't.
You could take it any way you want.
And see,
it's shit dick is like fuck, except we're just trying to get some whoops out of some. I'm tired of whooping.
I'm tired of whooping too. I've been whooping for a long time.
It's a new.
I've been whooping for at least 15 years.
Shit dick is fresh and funny.
Shit dick is fresh.
I'm too pooped to whoop.
Anywhere.
Plus, it happens naturally too. I've been in a situation where somebody's like, I got whooped at a carnival, and I literally heard this dude go, "You better say it back," underneath his breath. I was like, "What?" It's like, it's cool. Like, I'll give it to you. Like, I'll whoop back at you, but like, bro, like, I just whooped at you 15 seconds ago. Like, I don't know. It's not like a face.
I kind of took the whole shit dick thing as like making fun of people that have to constantly whoop. Like, when you're at the gathering, it gets obnoxious after like 15 minutes. Like, oh my God, we get it. You jug, bro. We all do.
Yeah, we get it. It's your first gathering. Fucking calm down.
Seriously. But, like, I've had people, like, whoop at me at fucking job interviews because they recognize me from Facebook, not because I'm decked out in hatchet gear at a job interview. And I'm like, you just cost me this job, you son of a bitch. I take it as just making fun of people who feel like they have to whoop.
Right.
Well, see, to me, shit dick it can mean anything. I use it just as an insert in sentences. I mean, there's shit dicking, shit dickin', shit dickery, shit dick. You know, there's lots of versions.
Yep. Two wieners. If you don't hear that or say that in Butters' voice, you are all dead to me.
There's different variations of shit dick, just like there's different variations of whooping.
Just any word that has multiple meanings it kind of relates to this because it means a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can mean a lot of things.
With the right person, it should mean a lot. Oh.
It's kind of with the clue. I mean, you know, from Clumidia to the Clumidia. Yeah, like that. You know,
World War Clue. What are you cluing?
Clue Man Group.
The clue.
When I go out on a date with a nice lady and I'm planning to, you know, taking it a little step beyond, you know, it's
flip her the shit dick.
We call that playing her the clue.
Yeah. It's not playing the clue for her. Like if I'm playing the clue for her, I'm legitimately like, here, check this out. This is a new Clue song. But when I play her the clue, I mean, you know what I'm doing when I'm cluing. So that's the connection. That's why I thought Shit Dick was hilarious. That first meme that I saw, I was dying. I was like, you know, because I love Juggalo memes. I love how much people seem to hate on it. It's actually really funny to me. I know. Well, we can understand, but it's. I think it's amazing. I think it's just the sense of humor your whole page has. It's mostly all the time. It's just every meme is gold.
All right, so we got a little off topic here. Obviously, we're talking about something not Clue related. I know that at least Kat, I know firsthand, has been a big supporter of the Clue from the start. How do you guys feel about the Clue?
Oh, I'm totally down with the Clue.
I say bring it back.
Yeah, well, that's what
I
we're trying
think
to
Jared needs to stop being a little vagina about it and just throw on the striped spandex and do his Thug Thizzle.
One blast from the past, don't hurt nobody.
He's got kids now. He could squeeze his nuts back in those tight-ass pants. And...
We hope that this shit dick movement just keeps going forward, as well as the Cluevement. I think, you know, going forward, like we touched on, the similarities between the two groups are insane. Like you said, it all kind of took off in Tempe. Well, that's kind of where the Clue started off as well. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities in overall reaction to our pages, and that's why we wanted to have you guys on today, because we kind of know
we can relate. And I'm a huge fan of Shit Dick.
Right.
I think it's one of the funniest Juggalo things I've seen in a while.
I just don't understand, like, the Clue and Shit Dick and Juggalo memes, they're all like, it's a troll, but people, and they know they're jokes, but they still get so mad.
Right. And, you know, we legitimately love the Clue's music and everything about the culture from back then. But there is, you know, there's some trolling that goes along with it. But if you can't laugh at yourself, then you shouldn't be able to laugh at anybody else.
Exactly.
It's all about having a sense of humor and lightening up, you know. Get over yourselves.
Get over yourself, you faggot.
You fat little faggot.
God damn it.
It's
35 years old. I don't have time for this shit. Shit dick. All day. All night.
I got time for shit dick.
I got time for that.
Who doesn't have time for shit dick?
Apparently a lot of people, but their opinions don't matter either.
They have built up frustrations and they hate gay marriage. That's all I say.
Yeah. They're the ones with the problem. But yeah, again, we want to thank you guys for coming on to the show, being a part of it. We fully support Shit Dick. Hopefully one day, you know, we could do something. We could conjoin Shit Dick and the Clue. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know where or why, But it could happen.
Definitely don't know why.
Why might be the biggest question of all.
Well, thanks for getting together and doing this with us,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you guys for taking a few minutes and, talking to us about Shit Dick and the Clue.
Yeah, no problem.
Shit dick knowledge all over y'all's asses.
Shit Dick!
Shit dick.
Shit dickery everywhere.
Well, that was freaking awesome. I actually want to give props to all of the people who called in, Clue Daver, Vicious, Southwest Cluedo, the Shit Dickers. It's the crazy thing about all of this is how, once again, trolling and all that is fun. We like to have fun on the page. But, when you discover something that you love, you know it.
It's all about touching your hearts and your butts.
Yeah, and your butts. But I just, as soon as I heard the clue, there was something there. And what really broke my heart about the whole thing was that there was no information about the clue whatsoever. That's what was really irritating me off the bat.
It still drives us nuts that we're finding out stuff to this day that we didn't know, and that there's still so much more we have questions about. And that is why our next episode is going to be so epic and groundbreaking.
We've had this idea for a while, and we really have to find out the true story of the clue.
Give me the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me!
It's been a long time coming. It's been over 2 years since we found out about this music, since we've had the page. And Clunatics, we owe it to you, and we owe it to ourselves, and we owe it to the clue to find out the true story of the clue.
Yeah, we represent the truth!
That's why on the third episode of The Big Deal, which we're going to record much sooner than in between this one, we actually want to hurry this one up because we are so excited that we are going to have Sergio Cardenas of The Clue, the lead guitarist of The Clue, is going to be with us and tell all.
I love this part. And not only that, but you're going to get a chance to call in and talk to him and ask him the questions that you have about the clue. And the way you do that is just message us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/playtheclue. What question you want to ask Sergio. You'll get to talk to the man himself. He's going to give us the entire history according to him.
No more secrets, no more lies!
On episode 3 of The Big Deal.
And he's also given us more because we will have 2 brand new, well, new to your ears anyway, Clue songs called Psychopathic Lover
And Times Are Changing.
And we've already heard them. I'm impressed.
I told the Cluemissioner this 2 days ago. I have not yet heard one Clue track that is bad. Every Clue track I've ever heard is amazing.
Oh man, they're just like my favorite band because they're just like amazing.
They were talented. I don't think there's any denying that their songwriting was good. That the execution, the music itself,
it was special. You could tell they loved what they were doing.
Yeah. I mean, I've never seen someone get so excited that they just start randomly making noises and screaming into the microphone. I feel like that is the pinnacle of excitement right there, when you just lose your shit.
Yeah. So, Big Deal, episode 3. I think it's going to have to be a 2-parter, but, we've got the full history, and then we want a bunch of Clunatics to be able to call in and talk to Serge.
There's things we're wondering. There's things we know you're wondering.
And in general, we're just curious about who the hell this band is.
Why did this happen?
I was just mostly, on drugs.
Where did it come from? Who deserves credit for it? Why did it go south?
Yeah.
Where did it go from the clue?
Yeah, all questions will be answered on episode 3 when Sergio, the guitar player of the Clue, is going to join us for a very special 2-part episode that I've been waiting so long.
We cannot wait for this. I think about it all the time. I'm so ready to hear the whole story from someone who was there.
Yeah, and directly involved as the main songwriter. I mean, this is truly an honor that we're not only able to do this, but the fact that
that he's been so supportive of us from the start, it's just huge. We wouldn't be where we are without his support.
Yeah, this is only going to get bigger, Clunatics. I'm telling you right now, this is just the start. If you think this announcement is big, it's just going to get bigger and better each podcast. And we thank you for tuning in. Also, remember, share the shit out of this. Facebook.com/playtheclue. Shit dick, juggalo memes.
YouTube channel, Play the Clue. Twitter is
at Play the Clue.
At Play the Clue on Twitter.
Instagram, The Clue. Straight up, just The Clue.
Arizona's best.
We're going to have Sergio in here, like we said, next episode, 2-parter, full story of The Clue. Brand new Clue track, Psychopathic Lover. Times are changing. You're going to call in with your questions. You're going to talk to the man himself. And that's all we got for you for now. So until then, keep playing the fucking Clue.
We love you guys. Thank you for all the support.
This is the Secluetary.
And this is the Cluemissioner.
All right, we did it. Woohoo! Yeah!
That was the Clue, everybody.